Alright, and we are good to go. This time even again no headache and mostly stay awake, so we are good to do as Thursdays on schedule and play Darkest Dungeon as noted, like good mental capacity and no headache, so it is good time to reverse the situation with Darkest Dungeon, so sounds quite average result. Very well. Let's move on to the game. So, last time we did mostly take care of the situation with stress and such. We should probably consider. Do we? Yes, we do already have 2 in treatment. Would actually also like to put this guy here, especially the sky taint, is kind of unpleasant, so sufficient use of the medical ward, all 3 slots, always good. So let's then see about what else we can do development wise. Possibly could upgrade equipment here, at least as we have 4 and 3 here, so we do have some space for equipment upgrades. There we go. The wolf's belt doesn't sound bad at all, and the wolf's tools, so clearly the Hellion has the best possible equipment with that kind of names, would suspect strongly. So in that respect, sounds good too. And let's then check other possible upgrades, like for level 5 or thereabouts. Mostly skill wise, for example, not much needed here. And also here we now have the judgment, as here we do actually have the mace bash, but it's very preferable to have judgment in every case, because the mace bash is usable only if you're more in the front, so also in that respect rather preferable to go the other way. Let's see with the lower level types already in treatment. Yeah, we could consider stress treatment soon. Grey rot, that would be nice to get rid of in the future. It's also sky taint. Alright, let's see what missions we do have available, and we do have space in the roster, so let's check recruits first. Level 4 abomination, we'll take that.
Tortured and reclusive, this man is more
The
dangerous
rest
than
are
he
kind of
seems.
low level for this bar by this time in the game, so let's check what quests we have available first. Right, some also low level ones. Long and apprentice could be again interesting to like improve around level 3, as they will still take it and it's long, so there should be some chances for more experience. might be a good idea. So let's see. About that. Level 4 won't. Actually will even level 4 will go on that level of quest, which is of course quite good. So let's do the long one on the low level first. So we need a healer for that. Let's see like what we have on the levels that will take this. Right, level 2. We have level 3 skills, so it should be doable for that level. And then we need some support slot type. Arbalest might be good again, so let's go with the Arbalest. It will be interesting considering fish for dinner. So let's go for that and start out with the quest. So let's do the long quest in the cove first, like fish for dinner, as some put it once. Very good provision, and we have a lot of budget, that is for sure. Alright, we get 1 shovel for free, 4 shovels at least for the long quest. Not going to take 2 slots of shovels, so 6 and 6. 4 keys would approximate. Probably would be good amount of torches, and then we need food, at least 24. Better to have a bit more, like 30. 30 food should be more than enough. Looks good. So let's go with these. And see how we do in the cove. Alright.
The smell of rotting fish is almost
Team looks
unbearable.
ready, and alright, scouting, great. Hopefully we will have the scouting path also around soon. So it's practically 2 parts, but we don't need to yet choose it. Actually, there's only one way we can go with 2 battles, so first battle comes up now. Alright, we surprised them, which is good. And there's even the sea snail. The snail is kind of annoying, but let's do Judgment of Shaman. We have to get rid of that quick, as it will cause more trouble. Let's throw some daggers, or even like poison darts and chemical warfare. There we go, got rid of the Shaman, which is a great start. Then we can start bashing at the fighters. Alright, that was effective. Dodged good. So no negative effects on the prime. And that removes the other fighter, so we have only the snail left. Let's hit the snail with the pick. Alright, that worked. Pretty quick, nice, clean fight.
Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
So very little problem at all. Alright, extra torch even.
If only treasure could
Now and
staunch
then
the flow
these also contain
otherworldly
like
corruption.
additional treasure in addition to the torches, but it's
The
uncommon.
match is struck. A blazing star is
Right,
born.
first room, and there should be a fight also here. Yes. 2 shamans even, alright. And immediately we get some extra stress. Fortunately we have capacity for it, like stress for everyone. Yeah, like 1/3 of the matter immediately. Oh, hello there, Gloomy. Indeed, good to see you again, and great to have you join us here. Indeed, improved condition today, so it's good to do Darkest Dungeon to undo this effect of improved condition, considering how easy and player friendly the game is. So let's of course go as is usual on Thursdays for Darkest Dungeon. But indeed, great to see you, and saw your fursuit photo also earlier. That was very nice. Also, of course. So we now do have this fight to go for. So let's like throw some daggers at the shamans. Alright, that went well. Immediately dodged and then start taking some damage. Judgment first would like to get rid of those guys at some point.
Sedated.
And then start. We can even hit at the shaman, and it's preferable because they will increase stress. Unlike damage we can heal, stress we can heal less easy, so it's better to actually spend effort at getting rid of the shaman. There goes one. And we should get rid of the other, yes. There we go. Now only fighters to deal with, which is much more desirable situation. Pickaxe please. Dodged, good. Dodged again. Great. Good dice tonight. 10 damage. Nice. Now we can hit here first. Gun. The fighters. Dodge again. Really good dice tonight. Now we can heal here a bit. There we go. 11, very nice. And again, pickaxe critical. Great. So we are done with the fight and given some morale improvement, which of course always comes well needed. Alright, now we certainly get rid of the jade and rather have the deeds as the heirlooms are most valuable. Let's also utilize some of the food for healing. Not going to yet get rid of anything, so The bit of gold stays behind. It's not that important. Yeah, certainly feeling better today. So it's a good night to go also for the stream and schedule. So thank you. All right, let's then proceed to the next room. Pretty short pathway. Then we should probably do the kind of short extra part of the dungeon next, as we need to explore 90% of rooms, so we can't ignore it altogether. Alright, corral. Let's check the corral out. Abrasive and unnerving. Very good amount of stress. Disarm traps, so we get some morale back also. And end the room. Empty room. Illuminate. Scouting crate. So we know a bit what's coming. And then we start this way and we immediately have like 3 battles coming up. And some treasure. 50 gold, like, yeah, not taking it. Least have seen is like looting 20 gold. Right, and some stun. Alright. Alright, 13 works. And some morale also gained. Judgment, please.
A time to perform beyond one's limits.
That's good. Get rid of that,
Continue
yes.
the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Again with the pickaxe. And the mace. 20. There we go. More
Success
crests,
so clearly in
more
view.
food,
Or is it
and the
merely
rest is
a
again
trick
not
of
going
the
to spare a
light?
slot yet for gold. So next room and another 5. Stress will be an issue at some point, and that is no surprise, but it is what it is. In this game especially, it always becomes an issue. There we go, at least the shaman won't be casting stress wave anymore.
Decimated.
Alright, 24 was pretty good damage for sniper shot. And now we only have like the usual suspects like the snail and such to beat. And protect the snail. Alright, protect. Can you do? Dodged, good. No negative effects from the prime. So it's more useful to start doing blight on that. So the guardian gradually gets it. One of the more difficult to beat, as they are kind of tough durability wise and can protect others. 4 only. They are pretty durable, at least they take also some damage from the blight. Dodged again, good. More blight, please. And mace. Alright, that was enough. Now we just have to get rid of the snail. Sniper shot. Ah well, we can't shoot there, so actually let's like heal oneself most useful. Judge the snail. One! They were not smart enough to be judged or something. Alright, some grind damage, at least resisted. And... alright, there we go.
This expedition at least promises success.
Actually, none of the treasure is interesting, but we have the key. Yeah, the snail is always kind of, you beat at it a lot, and apparently due to the shell, it's like really durable overall. It's not actually slime, it's brine, like, shoot salty, water. It also does sometimes cause disease, so it's kind of, in every way the sea snail is kind of, it's not a major threat, but it's a bit annoying because it has pretty high protection. The snail is not like the nice thing. So with the key we get more hidden compartment. Alright, 12 crests directly. So now we should actually consider like use some food and such, so we make one space to put things into. Alright, and we have eaten as much as we can. Throwing away one food is not a major issue. So 12 crests more, and we have one emerald, and we can get more gold in that spot, so it kind of supports at some point getting rid of things. Going to get rid of the four torches. We can even survive like without.
The way is lit. The
If
path is
the
clear.
work gets worse, so getting
We
rid of
require
3
only the
torches
strength
for
to follow it.
having 1 slot for gold is a good trade-off by this point. We still do not know how many times we need to camp, so it's also a good idea to maintain the capability in that respect by still keeping both of the pieces of firewood along, would in turn say. So let's move on. And again, yet another fight and another fight. There are quite a few even comparatively this time. Have had good dice, but also a lot of fights, so surprised and great, so we get a bit more freedom of activity first. So let's throw some daggers here. And hit with the mace. Alright, that removes 1 fighter. Let's try to get rid of the cultist. Nope. Mistrial. Alright, let's try some sniper shot. Alright, that worked well. And then we have only the other cultist left. So let's concentrate on him. Some big axe. Alright, 7. And we can't actually snipe there, so most useful at this point is to heal. And then he's funny. That's certainly enough. There we go. 100 gold. 1 torch. Alright, let's use the torch in situ and keep going. Right, back. With 2 more food. We already have maximum more gold, alright. Jade, not even taking, it's so cheap, would need a lot for it to be worthwhile to use inventory slot for that. Alright, again surprised, good. Try to get rid of the shaman first. them with a dagger maybe. 14, that was certainly enough. Right, keep hitting the smaller things so the Pelagic Guardian has nothing to protect that way. Alright, protected the other fighter. Let's get rid of the jellyfish, hopefully. Nope. Let's get rid of the jellyfish, hopefully. Yes. And then start beating at the Pelagic Guardian. We can indirectly do now sniper shot at them because they protect the other fighter. Right, some healing would be good by now.
Surgical precision.
And pickaxe 6. Alright, they are pretty close and we can indirectly sniper shot them, so dodged, great, and throw a dagger. Alright. More gold. Knight's Crest. Plus 10 max HP for Crusader. Trinkets are of course worth picking up once practicable. Prefer to pick up the trinkets, so done with that. Ship's figurehead. Marvelous aura. Let's see what that does. Inspired. Nice. For once something positive happens. Oh, hello there. Great to have the scout but along, and also some bouncing. Great. Great to see you, Camu. Welcome to the stream. Always good to see the scout bat. We have had really good luck with scouting this far, so let's hope that continues, especially with the scout bat present. And time to go for the next room. Time to move, that is very true. Illuminate. Right, shovel time.
Another mariner.
Fortunately we brought shovels, it's quite important. Right, already looted, so no gain. Empty room. Scouting, thank you, Camu. And again, trap, curio and fight. Disarm the trap, great. Some morale gain. It's very nice that you at least gain morale when you disarm. Alright, let's see what Eerie Corral does this time. Soothing the mind. Alright, that was great. Even less stress. That was actually a major improvement. As it's always a problem to deal with the stress, so any kind of like lucky encounter that reduces stress. Alright, Madman, and that we have to get rid of quick, because it's like the worst source of stress pretty much. Alright, bolster reduces stress, but we don't really need that now. We need to beat. Let's try and get rid of the Madman before they do anything. Yes, that's good. So primary source of stress here done with. Cultist 14 immediately, they are like down 1. And they protect, so now we have to start doing things for the Pelagic Guardian. Alright, even more morale improvement. Everything goes to the Guardian, so it's kind of indirect shot. Dodged. Great. 1. That's not fortunately too bad damage dice. Sniper shot. Light damage, so they are at least going pretty fast. Critical ouch.
In a single strike.
And bleed, so let's use a bandage and reply with the pickaxe. There we go. Dodge, good. Heal. Get rid of the cultist. Then we have one fighter left in the very back. Let's see if we can snipe them. Yes.
Seize this
Extra key.
momentum. Push on to
Crescendo
the
box.
task's end.
Alright, very rare. That should be something we pick up for sure. It's also cold. We can get rid of the one of the camping opportunities for a more expensive trinket. Alright, lobster. That can be checked like for treasure. Slam shut. I do think you would need something to get that not slam shut, but never really knew what. Alright, we have done this branch of the dungeon, so time to backtrack a little. That's a good start for the long quest. So, how has Camu's week been this far, now that we are again in condition slash overall mental capacity for streaming? So, how has Camu been? Right. Ah, yeah, the board game evening, or all right. Let's then move on with interesting corral. Was pretty nice as it reduced stress. And keep walking, still a couple of rooms back to start the other branches of this dungeon. Fortunately, stress has stayed quite manageable still. Illuminate. And next room we can again move onwards. Right. Curio battle, room battle. Right. There's a lot to do. 2 busts, don't think we are carrying any, so. Right. Trowel, so we have to prioritize that. They tend to cause some trouble if left alone. There we go.
Strike.
Sniper shot for jellyfish maybe.
Begone,
Yes.
fiend.
And Peter.
Impressive.
That was effective. Really good dice tonight compared to like the couple of sessions recently, which were more of like getting
Brought low
blasted
driven
left
into
and
the
right
mud.
pretty much, so in that respect. Positively surprised about the dice
The light,
currently.
the promise of safety.
Let's get rid of the cheap trinket for another slot for gold. Plus 10% HP is not exactly a special trinket. Right, another fight, surprise at least, so then we... Alright, that was good. In over your head, my fluffy tail. And try to get rid of the cultist first, so we get less stress, yes. And then start beating up the fighters as usual. Alright, healing needed there. Pickaxe. Mace.
Masterfully
One fight
executed.
less. Heal. Good. Dodge. Better. One. That's also good. So cost bleeding. But can you do? Get rid of 13 was for sure enough. Heal
A
again.
momentary abatement.
Stem the bleeding. Alright, bled only for one. Bandage. And use the pickaxe. 8, pretty nice. You can't sniper shot the front row, so bandage. And beat with the mace. And finish fight. More
As
gold.
victories mount, so
Onyx
too
would
will
be nice to
resistance.
carry. Still not sure if we would be camping once, so
In
use a
radiance,
torch
may we
and get
find
rid of
victory.
couple, as we still have 16, so it should be quite enough. And now we have one space for Onyx. Alright, another branch down and then one up. Let's do the downwards one first. No, fight that way or trap. Only a curio, so we can walk pretty. Right, one extra torch. Not bad.
Glittering gold, trinkets and
Use
baubles,
directly.
paid for in blood.
Hunger, we have food to burn, which is always important. You may get, depending on the dice, you may get hunger repeatedly pretty quickly. Empty room. Not bad either. Always better, of course, to to sometimes find an empty room. Next. Alright, fight. Certainly. And some extra stress, still manageable. Judgment, shame, and gets it. Throw dagger at shame, and certainly good. Sniper shot, fighter 12, that's like down to 1, yes, down to 2. Alright, get rid of that, so we have one source of damage less. Dodged, brine. Hit the other fighter, 13, so 1 left. Hit the snail with the big axe,
Another
yes.
abomination.
Rid of the snail, so there's one HP left. See if we can do sniper's mark. Nope. Suppressing fire, no. We actually can't shoot at them, so let's just heal here. And heal more. Saves food a bit, because currently we can take a bit of it elsewhere, then get rid of the final opponent. 50 gold. More onyx, so actually it was good strategy. We already have 24 crests, so leaving them there. 200 gold, still no space for gold really. Already have 2 full piles of gold. Another empty room. And next room. Crap, alright.
Mind that such missteps are the exception, and not the rule.
Illuminate. Corpses are usually not a good idea to check. Empty room with a dead whale in it. Next room, please. Great. Alright.
Wealth beyond
More these.
measure, awarded to the
And
brave
would have
and the
more
foolhardy
gold.
alike.
Right, another 5. Let's. Alright, for once no stress wave, but they're rather buffed. Dodged. Great. Didn't dodge. Less than. Great. Get rid of the summon. Illuminate. And start beating up the fighters. Heal.
The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
Big axe. And mace. The other one, so we should be getting closer. Getting rid of them. 10. Alright. Need to heal again. Let's get rid of that. Snipers at work. Heal again. 12. Alright.
The limbs obey.
And there we go. More deeds, great. One more bandage, great. Another empty room. And then we need to backtrack a bit for the final branch. Hunger, so consume food, add illumination, and keep moving. We can actually move here, so makes things a bit easier as we have another route available. Great. Let's see. Busts, so not interested. Enter room. Fight. Alright, 4 fish for dinner. Nice. Throw some daggers. Judgment. And mace. Snipers to the back. Got rid of the first one. They also are clearly doing their best with like 9 damage. Dodged. Alright, plenty of damage. Let's get rid of another one. Yes. And more dagger. And another one. 16 was already enough damage for sure. Heal 14, that's certainly a good healing. And hopefully get rid of the last. Yes, didn't miss. Padlock of transference. Onyx, great. We can get rid of the other firewood, so let's take more trinkets along. The rest is not that useful. Now we have one room. Ah, thank you Camu for the scouting. One room here, but we need to explore 90%, so it's enough to follow the last branch of the dungeon. Alright, and let's then proceed further here, so keep moving this. Alright, and we still have extra food fortunately. And illuminate, check corral, nothing here. Alright. And enter room. Empty. Scouting again, thank you Camu. Another easy corridor because there's only one curio. What's in the sack? 50 gold. The portraits would be nice, but still saving inventory space a bit, not throwing for example anti-venom or such away. Empty. Scouting again, that's good. Trap, curio, empty room. Keep moving. Disarm, nope, fail.
Ambushed by foul invention.
illuminate. Checking the corpse. Usually not a good idea. Empty. Disarmed. Good. Another torch.
A fortune.
Yes, in situ
waiting
now
to
we
be
got
spent.
Jade, but not really carrying it as it's such a low cost gem. Open door. Fight. Throw dagger. Judgment and got rid of the summon. Sniper shot. That removed another one. Good.
A brilliant confluence of skill and purpose.
Hit the cultist. Dodged stressful incantation. Good. Resisted. But bleeds. Oh well. Bandage. Pickaxe. And sword. So only one left. Can't do much else here than heal. Touch. And finish. Sapphire is 1000 each directly and not probably going to need a shovel anymore, so get rid of shovel, dig by hand if need be. Extra bandage, more gold. Quest finished, so continue adventuring, so we can check the chest. Now we can get rid of pretty much anything if needed, yes. More deeds. More anti-venom, which is kind of like we can now throw away the kind of adventuring supplies in any case. And done. First quest tonight finished, a long one even, so should be pretty good result.
All manner of great and terrible things in this watery tomb.
Alright, didn't quite beat the base payment. Collected a good amount of heirlooms also. Not very positive new traits. Well, wealth scrounger, alright.
In time, you will know the tragic extent
Experienced
of my
hero
failings.
for hire. Alright. How experienced? Level 6 of cultist. Don't think we have a cultist, no. 20. Only 20. 20 shards for sure. Actually, we do have one level 6 of cultist, so it's kind of course extra characters at high level and never hurt.
One
So
must know it.
for that price, it's worth hiring. Right, quite a few diseases cured, stress recovered, and levels also increased. Nice. So was useful going out with the slightly more starting level. Very good results. Alright, and we have still about half an hour left, so we can do at least one quest more for sure. So let's see if we have any improvements needed. Stress treatment is even like not very needed, as almost all got only minimal stress. Unlike we have some who were earlier in medical treatment or such that could use stress treatment. And some gambling. The healer could kind of also relieve stress. There we go. The tavern is well utilized, which is always nice in taverna. Right, and let's then see about recruits. Not really like level 0, level 1. See about town improvements. Bank and granary we have already built. Puppet theater. Idle stress relief increased by 10% per week. That actually is somewhat useful. Do you think we'll actually build that? So some puppetry available. There we go. Some nice puppeteering to be had. Oh, hello there, Kisu. No problem. Great to see you have gotten to upgrade some. So welcome to the stream, and always good to see you. Good to see you, Kisu. Very nice. Welcome. We are still doing at least one proper quest here for the use of 1.5 hours tonight, so no problem at all. It's still a good time to join. So having mostly taken care of stress relief, we do certainly have pretty good amount of money also for upgrades if needed. So we had some level increases here. For example, here we certainly should improve equipment first, like level 2 equipment and level 4 character. So let's put some money there. Otherwise there's solid level 4. How's the skill situation here? Good upgrade also the skills. Alright, this wasn't the... There we go. Skills upgraded also. And here we already have solid level 4 skills. As also here, so we are pretty well off in that respect also. Yay, hugs to all. So let's then start for more adventuring. And do we have any trinkets? Like here we could probably use some trinkets. We had the padlock at least as a new item. There we go. Then we have had the crescendo box, which sounds like a musical device, like subwoofer or something. 10% stress, but plus 2 speed, plus 15 damage. So actually that's not too bad. It's always better if you do more damage speedily. Alright, and then we can consider next mission. We would have short apprentice quest in the Warrens, or we could go for like the Necromancer Lord, maybe not immediately, medium length, and here we do have actually short champion level. Ah yeah, this is the Shrieker's Purge, which you can do like special horrid Shrieker boss, and then we have medium champion level one here. Also there's the Darkest Dungeon, medium length, kill one shuffling horror. Not going to try yet. Then we do have the veteran level. Again, short in the cove again. So, and here we do have the unstable flesh. We could even try for a boss fight, like a bit more experienced. I think here we can even get pretty strong overall situation together. Yes. And which slot the occultist took best? Actually, even the second one, which is kind of, let's try it. And Grave Robber, so we get more remote weapon ability, and then we need a fighter, so Highwayman is not quite optimal, but we do have the Man at Arms. And there we go, let's try to get rid of the unstable flesh. So a boss fight even. Yeah, subwoof air, which was like back in the day already a joke about that, like in this one's Therian Drop days back in like 2000-ish. There was already the joke about the subwoofer, which of course is kind of not the best one, but it's quite fitting for the overall genre. Right, we need usual like shovels, anti-venom, bandages, better reserve plenty for boss fight. Food, approximately like 24 food should be more than enough for medium length, and pretty much maximum torches so we can maintain illumination level. Good, and that should be enough to go for the boss.
I could not store such a prodigious amount of offal, nor could I rid myself of it easily, possessed as it was by unnamable
Right,
things
storage
from
of offal.
outer spheres. When excavations beneath the manor broke through into an ancient network of aqueducts and tunnels, I knew I had found a solution.
I knew I had found a solution to the problem of disposal. Yeah, looks like you indeed did. As usual, the ancestor is kind of...
The thing is more terrible than I can describe. An incoherent
kind of a
jumble
problem.
organ, sinew,
Oh
and
well.
bone.
Our predecessors didn't do very well in terms of... Alright, so quick shape, so let's start moving. Whatever that is. Rack of blades. Let's check it out. Nasty gosh. Yep, pretty skilled, like check out the blades and then immediately wound yourself. So that's really convincing.
Wealth beyond measure,
Extra torch.
awarded to the brave
And
and
first
the
room.
foolhardy alike.
Right, we have the swine Thor here again, so some big fighting. Pickaxe. Let's pull the drummer. There we go. And touch them. Hey, not bad. Resisted, good. Get rid of the drummer, so no more drum debilation. Ball rush, dodged. Dodged. Good dice tonight, still. Right, we could utilize some chemical warfare maybe in the back.
A singular strike.
And charge 2. No more ball and chain soon, hopefully. And start beating at the Thor. Can pull. At least destroy the corpse. 4 damage even. Flight. Dodged. Really good dice tonight, like unlike in some cases. Retreated. We can further them some stunned. Great. Let's then flight the Thor. And touch the Thor. At least 2 damage. And as expected, that went to flight. That doesn't do crushing. 7 is like pretty standard stuff. More flight in return. Alright, and then we keep fighting Thor. We do not really need a bit of healing, so let's heal there. And Father Thor stunned, good, so we get a few more hits in. More flight. They should be taking like almost 10 flight damage now even. Touch them.
A momentary abatement.
Hands from the abyss against them, not much damage, but and hit them. Let's see if flight is enough. Yes, 12 flight damage and they went down. Extra shovel, extra food,
Ornaments
and a
neatly
gem.
ordered.
Makes
Lovingly
it dining
admired.
table. Considering, what if one uses anti-venom, does it become safe? No effect, so not interested. And time to move to the next room. Right, and then we keep walking. Let's increase illumination. Scrolls. Let's check. Map. Nice. So now we know where the boss is, so we can walk more directly to the boss instead of spending our resources elsewhere in the dungeon. And we were actually on the right route, so that's pretty nice to know. Alright, the big corpse eater. Alright, let's hit them on the face with the pickaxe. Oh, actually, even more dislike the swine because it expends morale, so let's throw some poison darts at them. And touch them, so we don't fight, but they might go from blight already.
Slowly, gently.
Yes.
This is how a life is taken.
Let's do weakening curse on the corpse eater. Alright, we can pray in turn.
Killing blow.
That's mostly stress effect comparatively. And start beating at them. Dodge, good. See. Start next bothering the other. That resists might be even impossible to fly. Also bother the smaller, so need to work less for that while being bigger one. Let's see if we can pull the small one crushed by the tentacle. Somewhat ironic. Right. Let's plunge at them. 19 damage, that's pretty good. And
Prodigious
finish
size
them
alone
off.
does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Gold gems. Good. Which places? Alright, and sacrificial stone. Alright, is there something we can really use there? Would probably require holy water, so let's not take chances with the boss fight coming up. Alright, next room has a room battle. Crap. And next room, we have room battle here, so fight more. Alright, another Thor, drummer and the small pig, so want to get rid of the small pig first. They are actually worse for the morale. Next drummer, so cool. Would touch them.
Continue the
Alright,
onslaught.
gun.
Destroy them all.
And beat the Thor. Start. A whole dodged, nice. Lucky. Drums of Doom, so a bit of morale damage. We are in pretty good position still. Also that sense. Dodge drums of debilitation, so pull the drummer. There we go. Then with the big axe. And touch them, so another one removed. Now we have only the Thor left. And again dodge the wall. Big spear. And weakening curse, please. Let's blight them. Alright, looking pretty good this far. Then there's of course the boss proper to fight still, but at least it's looking pretty nice this far. So let's, not much healing really needed, so let's touch the Thor. And hit at them. Crunching backhand did some damage, but not like excessively. More blight. Heal. Weakening curse. Deep. And blighted out, so that was good. And more items. Let's get rid of the jade and rather take the portraits and use key for the chest. Alright, that's a lot of heirlooms. Like extra shovel, not really needed. We don't need this many torches, we are getting close to the boss. And the trinket, not really going to bother. There we go. One room before boss. Trap, right.
Carelessness will find no clemency in this place.
Empty. Illuminate. And keep moving towards the boss. Next room. So we finish tonight with the boss fight. Hunger we have food to burn. Back has already been looted. Alright. Illuminate and boss fight time. Unstable flesh, so should be like, yes, again bits of various stuff.
This horror must be unmade.
So, do not think we can blight that, so let's throw some daggers.
Impressive.
It has one shared health, like very moderate 152. Right, blighted, immediate anti-venom time, good, and then let's try judgment somewhere here. As it's like shared health, so any damage is good damage. And we can pull at things, but unsure if that does much. Interesting to see actually. Can we pull at parts of it? Nope, at least not directly. 16. Right, clearly some healing needed. Let's try to get rid of the fighter. 4. Right, that's good. At least it changes randomly, so let's see if we can blight it. Yes. And that's actually useful. Let's not try to pull, but try to heal others. 12, alright, that helps. Undulating invasion, ouch. Everything like a lot of damage. Immediately. Alright, dodge, good. It was pretty strong start. Ouch. 6 is much less worse. And keep it 4. Alright, better dice please. And need to heal here really. 22, that certainly helps a lot. The bone chipper wasn't too bad, it's like, alright, stun is not good, but Fortunately also randomly changes, so... And let's try and fly more.
A dizzying
20.
blow to
Oh well.
body and brain.
Let's reconstruct the healer. 8, better than none. 16, right. 7. How long are they stunned, really? Alright, no longer. Good. 2. Like really. Can't we do some proper damage? Fortunately, at least they are. The problem with that is that it heals itself. Alright. Dodged for once.
As life ebbs,
Death's door.
terrible
Beautiful.
vistas of emptiness reveal themselves.
Anti-venom, please. 10. Judgment also heals self, and we need to get out of Death's door, so... Judgment. 2 damage. Right. Get reconstruction, please. 15. Better. Keep lighting that. Nothing else. 12. You fly. That's good. Dodged. That's also good. And 10 damage is about 10 times better than we have had this far. And more random changes. At this rate, the flight is easily the best one. Fortunately, we have had a bit better dodge dice for a while. And more flight, please.
A powerful blow.
And heal there. Let's try and pull at that again. Does at least 3 damage. Apparently you can't rearrange the parts yourself. It's that. The bone cheffer is much less worrying, only the stun is kind of a problem. Resisted, good. At least not everything got stunned. Right. Let's again heal the healer. 38, that should be more than enough. And keep to the flight. 16 for flight, so we are actually still winning. And heal over there. Hopefully they won't be stunned very long. Helps to heal as they keep taking damage. Alright, not stunned anymore, which is good start. And stunned. Alright, fortunately we have also other means of healing. At this rate, only the flight itself is going to allow us to win. And wasn't stunned for very long. Good. More flight, please. And reconstruct. Resisted bleeding. Good. Dodged even better for once. Let's hit there. 7 is better than none. Dodged, great. Stunned, so that helps. And light them more as usual.
Precision and power.
We can even judge. Heal the healer a bit with the judgment. Dodged. Excellent. Let's do weakening curse. Does a bit of free damage and debuff.
As grotesque
Kill
as
that
death
part.
as it was in life.
Killed all parts. Great.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They
Which
can
means
be
we won. The blight worked. And now we can get rid of pretty much every like utility item, so like 50 gold. That's like the best reward ever. And we certainly are not going to push luck, as we made it through the boss, so we return to Hamlet. 6,750 base reward. Dark tambourine for Chester. Alright, very rare. And some heirlooms. Not bad. This certainly didn't go into the negatives financially either, so that was actually a pretty good fight and got us rid of one further boss. And we actually increased level 6 also for the fighter, so Stone Deaf. Alright. Inspiring tune, minus 20 stress heal received. Replaced clumsy. Alright. Stone Deaf is not the worst one. Alright. Obsessed with killing. Alright. That sounds quite good for this kind of game. Even if your character is obsessed with killing, doesn't sound like a problem.
They meet in secret.
Weird
Bound
Council.
from the horrifying depths
While
of
strange
their
utterances
inquiries.
and unsettling chants typically characterize such events, we have been assured there's no real danger present. Alright, what does it really do? It allows apparently hiring even more cultists, which is kind of low level also, considering we already have 2 on level 6, so not really that interested. And now we have indeed gotten again one quest goal fulfilled, as we have here the unstable flesh, so we next need to do the swine card and formless flesh to fill that part up. But one quest goal fulfilled again. Boss fight fun, so now nice bouncy critters also celebrating. Great. And we are coming up to the 1.5 hours, so I would say that we'll see if have time to stream tomorrow night. Need to also pack for we'll be traveling on Saturday for convention related work or organizing related matters, so need to pack on Friday night. Might have time to stream, do think, we'll see, but now it's time then 1.5 hours, so time to see who we can raid next. Right. Yuna is playing Horizon Zero Dawn, which would be pretty nice to remember when Luna played that, and to think he started that out today, so do think we'll be going for Yuna tonight. Look at those paws, as we well know. Let's see that he's still playing, and otherwise fine. Alright, we also get one advertisement, so waiting to see him. Star Trek Picard, alright. Friendly. Somebody might be interested in even more Star Trek series. Probably again only on some direct. Alright, yes. Yuna certainly is playing, so let's go for him. Oh, thank you, Gloomy. Always good to hear. So it will be then most probably will also find time to stream tomorrow. So at this point, wish you a good night and see you hopefully tomorrow. Thank you all for joining for some Darkest Dungeon and even quite good successful boss fight again. This time we didn't lose, which is a good start, which often tends to happen, like. So let's go for the raid and see you hopefully tomorrow.